Hello everyone, this is Ali here, and today we will be learning C++ programming language for all beginners. So let's get started. Here first we'll be mentioning some of the libraries of C++. Like I'll mention include iostream, include on Konya.h. These are the standard libraries that control the input and output stream of the whole compiler. Next we have using namespace std. So our whole program will be written in a box, like one section, and that will be called the main section. We'll name it integer main brackets, and then we have these curly brackets here, get character, semicolon, return 0. So yeah, this is where our whole program will be written, and then it will be compiled, and then we will run the program. Now if we want to display anything in our program or on the cursor screen, we will simply use the statement cout. Let me show you how that works here. We'll simply write cout, insertion operator, then open quotes, double quotes, and then semicolon. And anything what we write in between these two double quotes, it'll be printed on the cursor screen as it is. There's going to be no change. Let me show you. I'll simply write hello world. Hello world. I'm going to display this. And here it shows hello world. So that's simply how we display anything on the cursor screen, anything we want. Now the next thing we'll be talking about is variables. What are variables? Variables are, you can say, memory packets where you can store a certain amount of data or a certain type of data. Variable comes in different kinds of types depending on the type of data you're entering. So for that, I'll show you some data types. Here as you can see, these are the different data types here. We have char, it represents character, and it comes in 1 byte of size. Short is 2, int 4, long 4 or 8. What is int is integer, it represents numeric data. Long, it represents numeric data as well, but it can extend up to 8 bytes, or if the data being entered is too long. Then comes float. Bool is for determining whether a statement is true or false. That only takes up to 1 byte. Float is when decimal points are being added as well in the data. Like if you enter 4.8, you have to take that variable type as float. Then comes double. Double is also used for storing decimal or numeric data. Long double is for storing up to 8 bytes, or yeah, that's pretty much it. So now let's write a program that takes up two numbers from the user and displays its sum. So here I'll take int, a variable a, comma, another variable b, comma, x, another variable x, and then semicolon. Remember, always to separate these variables by a comma. You can even declare them separately by adding another integer and writing like b or g, but it's always better to write them in a single line having the same type. All those variables having same types, it's always better to write them in a single line and separating them with a comma. Anywho, we'll then write here, we'll then prompt the user to enter two numbers. We'll write then cout, open quotes, double quotes, enter first number, insertion, and we'll write endl. Endl separates the line. It starts with another new line, whatever you write next in the code. cin, this is always for taking data from the user. cin is used for extraction. This is called the extraction operator. And then where I mentioned the variable a here, a semicolon, and then cout, enter second number, and then endl, cin, extraction operator, b. So far so good. Now we'll make a formula for x. X is equal to a plus b, b, semicolon. What x here does is x is equal to a plus b, means the value of a will always be added to the value of b, and whatever that results in will be the value of x. So we can get our answer from x. So here we'll write cout sum is equal to insertion operator, and we'll write x and then semicolon, as we don't need another line to write something. So now I'll just simply run this program and show you guys how this works. Enter first number, I'll enter 4, second number I'll enter 9, and there, as you can see, sum is equal to 13. So this is how it works. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this section that you see here, this from the main till the return 0, this is called a function, and we call it the main function. Our main code is written in this main function here. So in this lesson you probably learned how to display, prompt user for entering data, declaring variables. In my next videos I'll be using other types of variables, as I'll be writing bigger problems which probably will be needing variables of different types. And I'll teach you how to use the if and else statements. If you find this helpful, please make sure to like, subscribe for more video updates. Till next time, see you and peace out.